Hey, this is Christopher Harrell with Expert Property Solutions, and I'm going to show you in the next 15 minutes or so how you can buy and sell real estate with no cash or credit. Yes, you heard me right. How you actually can buy and sell real estate with none of your own cash and none of your own credit. Now, before I get started here, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. That's myself in the picture here with my beautiful wife of 10 years this past September, Shalon, and our two kids here. Brianna, who was born in December '04, and Josiah, who was born in March 2010. Now, I was in the Air Force from '92 to 2000, stationed at a couple different bases out in California and also overseas 1 year. And while I was in the Air Force, I got started in the music business. And I always had a passion for music. I grew up in a musically inclined family, with my whole family playing instruments or singing, and so I always wanted to have my own company. So that's when I first started jumping into entrepreneurship back in '98 when I started my own music production company. We did pretty good. We won some music awards. We got a record deal in '07. We did some big projects for some major corporations as an independent artist. So did pretty good as an independent music artist for about 12-13 years. But one of those lean years came in '05 after my daughter was born, and I got into outside sales. Now, outside sales was good as well because it was 100% commissions. It wasn't a punching the clock of 9 to 5, and so it kept me on that mindset that if I don't make moves, I don't get paid. So I got into outside sales, working for a national home security company. I was selling security systems and did pretty good with that as well. I finished in a couple years with that company there. For years, I finished one of the top sales reps in that company. A couple years, won some free trips to the Bahamas and to Vegas and some big bonus cash awards. So I did pretty good in that. But the real estate crash happened in California around '08, '09, around '07, '08, and we got hit pretty hard. Our industry went down, and that's when I really knew that I really didn't want to do this anymore. I mean, I kind of got burnt out with the cold calling that came with it, and I worked really hard, made pretty good money, but I wasn't passionate about it because it still was a job, even though I work from home for the most part, except when I go out and do my sales calls or my prospecting. But I really didn't want to do that anymore, and so I always wanted to get into investing. And I bought a course from Carlton Sheets in 2005, actually that same year, called No Down Payment, but I didn't do anything with it because I had my music business company going on, and the outside sales position, and and the new daughter to the family. So I really didn't do anything with it, which I should have, because '05 would have been an excellent time to invest. But hey, it is what it is. But actually, when we moved to Dallas in 2009. I got started in real estate investing the year after. Came out to Dallas in 2010, and I've been doing pretty good in real estate investing. Now I'm gonna show you some things I've been doing. And earlier this year, I got involved not involved, but kind of started my internet marketing training and consultant business as well, because everything's online. It doesn't matter what business that you're in. I can show you how to make more money in your business and consult you. And so, because I got started in internet marketing back in '08. As well, and so I do that as well, and I'm also a licensed minister. So I love telling folks about Jesus. Now, my start in real estate investing came, as I mentioned, I moved out to Dallas. My real start. I heard a radio seminar about we're coming to your town to do a real estate seminar. I heard a radio ad, I should say, and it said it's only $99 to go. I was like, okay, let me go check it out. I always wanted to do it. And we got there, everybody, and the seminar was going on, and of course, midway through the seminar, they got us happy. We was turning cartwheels, high-fiving everybody, jumping around, running around the hotel room, having a good time, because they told us how we about to be multi-millionaires. The guy does an excellent job of doing that. And so we were like, man, this is excellent. We all about to be rich, blase. And but while this was going on, we started asking, well, okay, well, how much is it going to be to get started? Because the whole time they kept pitching, you need to hire a mentor, you need to hire a mentor, you need to hire a mentor. Someone who knows what they're doing, someone who's got some deals under their belt, someone who can walk you by the hand and train you so you don't make mistakes. And so at the seminar, they finally mentioned the price on day number 3. and he said it's going to be about 100 grand to get in. And I was like, okay, well, I guess real estate investing is not for me, because I don't have 100 grand, my friend. So, but what I did was I didn't quit. I came on, looked on the internet, and I looked up local mentors in the DFW Metroplex, because I figured that's what you need to do. I was asking people around, and some people said, well, no, you don't need a mentor. Just go out there and do it yourself. Go buy your Real Estate Investing for Dummies book from Barnes & Nobles and just do it yourself. And that's what I did it. And yeah, then I looked at him. I said, okay, you've been doing it 10 years and you still broke. So something's wrong with this pitch. So I didn't take that advice, and I hired a mentor. I believe in hiring a mentor, and actually I hired 2 mentors. One mentor's program was 12 grand. I had to pay him 5 grand up front. Another mentor's program was 25 grand, and I paid him 5 grand up front. The reason why I had 2 mentors was because I didn't realize that then, as I do now, but there are so many ways that you can make money in real estate investing, and I didn't know how I wanted to make money. All I knew is that I don't have any money, and I don't have any credit, because we lost our home to foreclosure in California back in that 08-09 crash. But thank God it was on my credit, not my wife's credit report. The house was. But I knew I didn't have the credit, so I couldn't go get a small business loan or a loan. And I didn't have the cash because I was strapped for cash. You know, with everything going on, with the move and the sales declining and everything like that. So what I did, as I'm going to show you later, is I actually pulled money out my 401k from my outside sales company. And I spent every dime on it. I paid my taxes. I spent every dime on hiring a mentor. And then I realized what I needed to do once I hired the mentors. I stopped one mentor program and hired another one, because my other mentor program wasn't teaching me what I could do. I didn't have any cash. I didn't have any credit. He was teaching me how to be a landlord and go to the bank and get bank loans, but I couldn't go to the bank and get bank loans. So I hired another mentor, and he was teaching me some different owner finance strategies with his program. And I realized that, well, I don't have any cash or credit, so I got to use these techniques. I got to be creative and make money. And lo and behold, I was able to do that, as I'm going to show you. This is my first deal with no cash and none of my own credit. All I had was the real estate and knowledge that you need to do the same thing. And so my first deal I did was a house in Fort Worth, Texas here, and I made over $3,100 on it. My very first deal. This is my first deal, y'all. $3,100 with none of my own cash, none of my own credit. I have more. Another deal here. This is a house in South Arlington, Texas, and we did this house here, and actually we got this house for free. And I'm explaining this later, but we got this house for free, and I actually got paid cash money from this one here. The guy paid me in cash to do a quick flip, $3,500 cash money. Pretty nice. I like this property. I still know the people who's in it right now. This deal here was actually a rehab deal. It's a rehab deal by a house close to a Cowboy Stadium. And this one here, none of my own cash, none of my own credit. I got paid $2,000 on it. Pretty nice. None of my own cash, none of my own credit. I have more. This house here, I love it. I love this house here. It was a beautiful house, maybe built around 07, 08 in South Arlington, but what I really love is that thing flashing over there, that $5,000 cash. The guy who got this house for me was a free house. This was a free house deal that we did. The guy who got it, he was a commercial real estate broker. He actually has a testimonial on my website. You can go see. I got testimonials at the website at expertpropertysolutionsllc.com and DFW sellerfinancehomes.com, DFWinvestorhouses.com. But I actually got paid $5 grand on this house here. Really nice house in South Arlington, Texas. Cash money. Can't beat that, huh? This deal here was sweet. You know why it was sweet? It's only $2,200, but you know why? I didn't leave my home. I didn't look at this house. I didn't step foot in this house, and I made $2,200. I did a deal with one of my partners, and all I did was sent out a couple of emails, and we got paid $2,200. I didn't leave my home, y'all. None of my own cash, none of my own credit. I didn't leave my home. It's pretty nice, huh? I can show you how to do that too, if you really want to learn how to do it. And you can see that's a Google image picture. Why? Because I don't have a picture of it, because I didn't leave my home to take a picture of it. I just did the deal, and my money got wired to my account from the title company. Can't beat that. This deal here is $1,200. This was another free house deal that I did. The guy turned it into a rental property right now, and he paid me $1,200 for it. Hey, it's not $5 grand, but it's $1,200. No, none of my own cash, none of my own credit. Can't beat that. Cash money. Actually, he paid me with a check with this one, but I misplaced the check copy. But yeah, this deal here. Now, this deal here was pretty sweet. This was the deal I did with my second mentor. I was telling you about the different owner finance strategies that we were using to get deals. And actually, it was a free house deal that he did, and he paid me $3 grand just for. I brought a buyer. I brought someone who couldn't qualify for a home because of their credit, and he paid me $3 grand. And I did just one technique to do it, and I made $3 grand on it. And I will show you the exact same thing. One technique, y'all. That's it. This is a house in Arlington as well. One technique. The guy's still living there to this day. And actually, the guy who's living there did a testimonial at my DFW sellerfinancehomes.com, and I got paid $3 grand for this house here. So what I'm trying to share with y'all is that it's real. You can do deals with none of your cash and none of your own credit. I bought and sold all these homes with none of my cash and none of my credit. And you know what? You can too. And I will show you how to do it. I will teach you how to do it if you really want to learn. You can do it. You can do it. That's what I tell my kids all the time. Now, I'm going to show you how to do different marketing. This here is a back of one of my postcard mailing that a deal went through on. You can see what I say, but the magic to this postcard is on the other side, because most postcards gets thrown in the trash. But if you don't have what I had on the other side of this postcard, yours will get thrown in the trash. And I made money from signs. I made money from magnets. I've done deals from all different types of different marketing techniques, online, like I said, email, all different kinds of ways. And I'm going to show you exactly what I did so you can be successful in this too. And like I mentioned, to this day, I've personally invested nearly $20,000 of my own money in my real estate investing education. Because you know why? There's nothing that's long-term, that's of high quality that you're going to get for free. Nothing. And I had a foreclosure on my credit. And I used, as I told you, my 401k to start. I had none of my own money, and I had no credit. I did all this, and I've invested nearly 20 grand, and I still invest always in my education, always in my financial education, 20 grand. So, if you want to do this, this is what I would teach you. I would teach you how to buy and sell houses with none of your own credit and none of your own cash. I will show you how to get a free house. I've been telling you a couple of those houses I just showed you that we got for free. It's an excellent technique, and I love it, and I love getting paid on it too. I'll show you how to get a free house. In addition, I'll show you how to get people to accept your lower offer. Just did a house we did a couple of weeks ago. Just closed on the house. The lady had a higher offer from somebody else. But the one thing that I told her, I made her accept my offer, and we closed, and I got paid. Cha-ching. I'm going to show you how to get people to accept your lower offer, and they'll turn down higher offers. And also, I'm going to show you how to flip a house. Like I told you, I flipped some of these houses without even seeing it. It's some special things that you need to know to do it, of course. But how to flip a house without even seeing it. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Now, there are two options if you want to get started with me. Number one is if you can just get the ebook. It's going to be an ebook that's going to be released, and I'm going to be showing you some of these different techniques that I've done. It doesn't matter where you're at in the U.S. You can use all these techniques as well. I may or may not have some sample of my contracts in there, because I have contracts in there where I get properties with no earnest money. I mean, it's all kinds of techniques that I use. But I'm going to do an ebook as well, so some of you might just want to get the ebook by itself. But those of you who are really serious and really want to take your education to the next level and really want to do this for the long haul, I'm going to be opening up a mentorship program. And the mentorship program is going to include, of course, the ebook. It's going to include more hands-on. It's going to include all my contracts. But you're going to learn all my inside techniques. You're going to learn every single thing that I've done to make money with no cash and no credit in real estate investing. It's going to be a mentorship program, but it's going to be a unique program. One thing I've learned about my mentors is that you can't take on everybody who has money, because some people is not worth the money. Some people are going to worry you to death, and they're not going to do what they need to do. So my mentor program is that I'm going to select the people who I'm going to choose to work with. So if you want to get started, there's 3 steps you need to do right now. If you want to get started, you need to go to Expert Property Solutions LLC.com. Go to the website there. You need to click on that link that says Learn How to Invest. Click on that link that says Learn How to Invest, and then you need to input your name and email. Once you do those 3 steps, I'll get your information, and when everything is ready, we're ready to roll. I will let you know. All right. God bless.